What's up, everybody? That was Ugly Face, right? It is Monday, June 7th, 2010, and it's time for a Monday Night Raw review. Before we get started, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. If you guys haven't done so already, go ahead and click the subscribe button up there. Follow me on Twitter down there. Thank you. And subscribe to my other channel. Yeah, it's down there also. Alright, on my SmackDown review on Friday night, I saw 2 comments and I had a couple of messages asking me about my hair and saying I need to cut it because it's too hot for that. Alright, and I was like, okay, fine, if you guys want me to cut my hair so bad, I shall appease, whatever. Alright, so you guys want me to cut my hair? Here we go. Ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Haircut just like that. I know I have magical powers. With the snap of my finger I can get a haircut just like that. That's how I always do it. And yeah, so no more complaining about that. And I also can change the time of day. As you guys can see, it's not daytime anymore. So alright, so now that we got that out the way, let's get on with the show. Monday Night Raw. Okay, so here's the thing. As you can see from the title, it doesn't say review because I'm not doing a review. 2 reasons. One, I fell asleep. That's the first reason during Raw, which I guess is a testament in and of itself of how the show was. And 2, because when I woke up and actually watched the show online, it was just awful. It was god awful. It was terrible. It was shit. It was one of the worst shows that I've seen in a long time. And so I said, instead of me ranting and going through each point of why the show was awful, which I don't think I need to do because you guys can just, it was just an awful show, I'm going to give you my thoughts on the only important thing that happened during the show, which happened at the end of the night. Go figure. It would take all night for something important to happen, but I'm going to give you my thoughts on some of the things that happened with the NXT rookies and John Cena at the end of the night. Let me fix my collar. There we go. No, it's still not fixed. Maybe I should just snap my fingers again. Alright, but if you guys do want a quick synopsis of the show, tonight was a 3-hour Monday Night Raw where the viewers got a chance to pick the stipulation, in WWE's terms, pick the stipulation, the superstars and all that stuff. It was not good. First of all, not to be a skeptic or a cynicist or whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to be cynical or anything, but in my own opinion, I think the whole polling thing was rigged. It was just a way for WWE to get some hits on their website and stuff like that. Because quite frankly, there was a number of puzzling things that happened, like to face John Cena, CM Punk actually won. In which world would CM Punk beat Rey Mysterio in a poll voted on by fans? I mean, on the internet, a lot of people like CM Punk for his good wrestling skills, but as far as people who are actually going to vote online and casual fans, they're voting Rey Mysterio in there, so I don't see how Rey Mysterio lost. And just a number of other things. And the show also bombed because of the fact that it didn't give anybody a reason to care. The stipulations were stupid. I mean, even at the beginning of the night, the first stipulation with Randy Orton versus Edge, it was either a debate, a sit-up contest, or Edge getting his hand tied behind his back. Even if it wasn't rigged, it was made so that that would be the only one that the WWE audience would choose, because it's just, nobody wants to see that, a debate or a sit-up contest. That's just stupid. So that's what I thought about the show. The wrestling was god-awful, short matches, stupid. Santino, Vladimir Kozlov dancing. I don't even want to go into it anymore because it's just wasting my time and your time, when you guys can just watch the show if you didn't, or you can just watch other videos of people who are angry and yelling and ranting about it. Towards the end of the night, after CM Punk was getting offense on John Cena obviously just started battling back as if nothing happened and was going for his 5 moves of doom. But out comes Wade Barrett, and Wade Barrett comes down to the ring, and then we see all the NXT rookies come out of the woodworks and just start tearing the place up. Literally, I mean, the place looked like a war zone. Have people attacking, the announcers, ripping apart the ring, like Justin Roberts, the ring announcer. Jeez, man. It was kind of like seeing executions or something like that. I mean, obviously not to the same extent, but it was like, whoa. Alright, so it was definitely one of those endings to Monday Night Raw, even though it did drag on way too long. I think it should have been a little shorter. Definitely one of the most provocative endings, if you will, to a WWE programming show in a while. So just to give you a couple thoughts, I'm going to go through a couple things. Alright, so first thing to note, alright, all the NXT rookies from season 1 had the little N on there on their arm, which signified obviously that they were united. There were no heels or faces in this. They were together as one, which is important to note. I mean, they basically threw out everything that happened throughout the NXT season. It leads us to the question of what are their motives. And I guess in my mind, I guess the front running motive would be that they're trying to make a statement. You know, the NXT show really didn't get too much attention from the fans when it was on the air, barely getting like 1.0, barely most weeks, and it was just kind of a weird whole process and a weird show to begin with. So I guess their motive is to make a statement, and what better way to make a statement than to take out the top face in WWE on the top show, undeservedly so, because Raw is just crap, but on a top show in WWE. So that's probably their motive. They want to make a statement. I guess kudos to WWE, as I just mentioned, having them take out John Cena. John Cena is the top in WWE, and I'm pretty sure Vince McMahon didn't let this happen easily. I'm sure he racked his brain over it, because John Cena is a guy who didn't say I quit at the pay-per-view, who didn't lose in a last man standing matchup, but yet tonight he was carried out on a stretcher. That is important to note. WWE is fully committed behind pushing these stars. Now, let me just say this, that I don't believe that having John Cena lose, if you will, one night it's not going to change things. I think WWE has a long ways to go before they can actually solidify it in our minds that NXT rookies are making a statement, but I think they did a good start here tonight. But the main thing that WWE has to do as far as this storyline goes is continuity. Continuity is number one. It is number one, because if they drop this, or if they drop the ball even 1 week, I think it's just going to be a snowball effect. They have to keep the momentum going from the NXT rookies. That means tomorrow night on NXT, you know, we have the new rookies coming in, have them on that show. SmackDown, have them on that show. You got to keep it in our faces, eventually ending maybe at SummerSlam or at one of the pay-per-views. But I think it's important that WWE keeps on this storyline, because essentially they have 8 rookies in their hand. There's the careers of 8 rookies in their hands, and it's going to be up to WWE to do what needs to be done to make sure that, you know, they get somewhere. Now, besides the NXT rookies, this also brings up WWE's attitudinal-like era. You know, remember the Attitude Era? Everybody loves it, obviously, and nobody really likes the PG era. But WWE was able to prove that they can put on compelling or, you know, provocative television with a PG rating. So you gotta believe WWE is taking to heart a lot of the criticism that they're getting, even though they still have the guest hosts on Raw, taking to heart a lot of the criticism that they're getting about their shows. So, and coming with more, you know, meaty storylines. So I'm not going to make this video any longer than it is now, because I just don't feel like rambling on, because that's what I feel like I'm doing right now. Definitely not a review, you can tell. This is quite different. But I want to know from you guys. I want you guys to put yourself in the Booker's shoes, and I want you guys to tell me, if you were a Booker, how would you continue this NXT rookie, you know, invasion or rebellion? I want to know, because right now that needs to be one of WWE's main priorities, following through with this storyline. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to rate, thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe to my other channel, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys another time, next time, with my video. Peace out.